What's good? It's Skano. Hey, I don't like to say this because it's almost like, burning bread, as we say. Uh, but sometimes you can kind of read the writing on the wall. And, I have myself in the past, dabbled with certain elements. Let's say elements. Um, I know how easy it is to, go down that rabbit hole. It was certain things that I never would deal with. Um, Certain, substances that I wouldn't myself, you know, put into my body. But, I had, you know, friends that really pushed the envelope, and that brings me to the point, I kind of see Kodak, going down that path as far as, everybody sees it. Um, and that's the thing with these entertainers, their whole life is, you know, right there out, on Front Street for everyone to witness. We all know somebody, well, most of us know somebody that struggles with addiction. I knew hustlers that had drug problems, man, but it wasn't an issue when they was up. It wasn't an issue until, you know, they couldn't maintain anymore. Nobody was calling them clucks, when they were up. But it's funny how the labels can switch. You go from being a, party monster to a cluckhead just based off your financial status. So you fall off. The same dude who we used to say, "Hey, go in, man. That boy go hard." You know, yeah. Now we call him, man. Nigga fell off, man. Nigga clucked out. I think part of the problem is Kodak's own sense of invulnerability. You know, like you hear him saying shit like, I'm a super gremlin or whatever. You know, I think dude may have kind of like a false sense of security that my system is different, and I like I've met, you know, I've known individuals like that too. They just seem to think somehow, and some people are that way. Some people they everybody's body different, so ain't no telling what one person may take one or two perks, and you know it could put them in a bad state where they got to go to the hospital, and somebody else do 5 perks and they really ain't feeling shit. So it just depends, but it does have an effect over time. And just because he may be a gremlin, he may be able to withstand more than the average person, and how much more can your mind withstand though? You know, and I don't judge people for what they do. To each their own. Like I say, man, to each their own if it don't affect me. But it does kind of like some of the some of the things that I'm witnessing as far as the type of drugs that's now like mainstream culture. They are a part of the mainstream fabric now. And codeine. In every decade it changes. It'll be something 10 years from now that take to replace lean. But and I got a bad feeling that Kodak gonna wake up dead. On some Juiceworld type shit. It sounds fucked up, and like I said, I'm not praying on that man's downfall. Never that. But like I said, sometimes you could kind of see that train coming. You know, and it may seem like you're powerless to stop that momentum. You can see, it's like two trains headed for a collision, and neither one of them got brakes. Um, So at some point, the body give out, man. You could do. I mean, I've known people that have done heavy drugs, man, different types of drugs, for years and years, and they get to the point where you think, well, damn, you know, that's just the way they system built. They can handle that shit, and then one day it's different. The body tap out, just like a fighter or pro football player. There's so many hits you can take before you wake up different, or you don't wake up at all. In the case of drug overdose. So I think what we are witnessing firsthand is Kodak crashing out, and it may not be on in the streets. He's crashing out his body, his mind. And dude is a hell of an artist, man. It took me a while to come around to Kodak. I didn't initially really fuck with dude music. I also thought he was, just annoying in a sense, and some of the shit he would say, just for instance, the comment about him being better than Pac, and this was about at least 5 years ago. I'm like, come on, bro. But now I understand, dude. He a troll. Like, he just say shit. He may mean the shit. He may not mean it. He just say shit. He was the type of nigga in class that, you know what I'm saying? If everything is just going smoothly, it annoyed him, and he just had to cause some type of disruption. He just that type of dude. But I like Kodak, man. I think he a talented artist. Obviously, he's a talented, artist. And I give him credit, as far as the lane he created. He got his own little lane. But man, he crashing out. And I hope dude pull it together. I don't know him. Obviously, I don't have no dog in this race. But I'm just saying, personally, I like dude. I like his vibe. You know what I'm saying? I hope he pull through this shit, because I think what we are witnessing, you know, is a pretext, to what's to come. And we've seen it with various other artists. That happens every day, man. With people that nobody knows every day. So ain't nothing, these artists ain't immune. So yeah, hope I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised, you know, wake up one day and this dude done clocked out. He done checked out, Because like I said, the body can only take so much.